everyone! Welcome back to the Daily English Studio. I'm Jenny, and today we're tackling a topic that so many English learners struggle with. How to improve your listening skills fast. If you've ever found yourself thinking, I can read and write English, but I just can't understand when people speak, this video is for you. You'll have 5 powerful strategies to train your ears and understand English more. Let's dive in. Why listening is so hard first. Let's talk about why listening can feel so difficult. When you're learning English, you might be great at grammar and vocabulary, but listening is a whole different skill. Native speakers talk fast, use slang, and often don't pronounce words the way they're written. For example, going to becomes gonna, and wanta becomes wanna. Plus, there are so many accents to get used to: British, American, Australian, and more. But here's the good news. Listening is a skill you can improve with the right techniques. And once you do, it'll transform your ability to communicate in English. So, let's get started with the first tip. Tip number 1. Listen to English every single day. The key to improving your listening skills is consistency. You need to train your ears to recognize English sounds, rhythms, and patterns. And the best way to do that is by listening to English every single day. Even if it's just for 10 to 15 minutes, start with something easy and enjoyable, like podcasts, YouTube videos, or TV shows. Choose content that matches your level. If you're a beginner, look for slow, clear English. For example, channels like BBC Learning English or VOA Learning English are great for beginners. If you're more advanced, challenge yourself with faster speakers or different accents, like TED Talks or Netflix shows. Pro tip: don't just listen passively. Focus on what you're hearing. Try to pick out keywords or phrases. Over time, you'll notice that your brain starts processing English faster and more naturally. And remember, it's okay if you don't understand everything at first. The goal is to get used to the sounds of English. Tip number 2. Use subtitles strategically. Subtitles can be a game changer for improving your listening skills, but you need to use them the right way. Here's how. Start with English subtitles. Watch a video or movie with English subtitles first. This helps you connect the words you hear with the words you see. It's like training wheels for your ears. For example, if you're watching a Netflix show, turn on the English subtitles and follow along. Switch to no subtitles. Once you're comfortable, try watching without subtitles. This forces you to rely on your listening skills alone. It might feel challenging at first, but it's a great way to push yourself. Repeat the process. Go back and forth between subtitles and no subtitles. Each time, you'll understand more and more. For example, watch a scene with subtitles, then rewatch it without them and see how much you can understand. Bonus tip: if you're watching on YouTube, you can slow down the playback speed to make it easier to follow along. This is especially helpful for fast speakers or complex topics. Tip number 3. Focus on phrases, not just words. One reason listening can be hard is that native speakers often blend words together. For example, what are you doing might sound like what are ya doing. To understand this, you need to focus on phrases, not just individual words. Here's how to practice. Listen to a short clip of audio. Write down what you hear. Compare it to the transcript or subtitles. This exercise helps you train your ears to recognize common phrases and contractions. For example, listen to a podcast and try to write down a few sentences. Then, check the transcript to see how accurate you were. Over time, you'll start hearing these patterns naturally. Another great exercise is to practice shadowing. This means listening to a sentence and repeating it exactly as you hear it, including the rhythm and intonation. This helps you get used to the flow of English and improves your listening and speaking skills at the same time. Tip number 4. Practice active listening. Active listening means really paying attention to what you're hearing. It's not just background noise, it's a focused activity. Here's how to do it. Choose a short audio clip. It could be a podcast, a news segment, or even a song. For example, listen to a 1 to 2 minute clip from a podcast like The Daily or TED Talks Daily. Listen for specific details. For example, try to answer questions like who is speaking, what are they talking about, or what's the main idea. This forces you to focus and engage with the content. Repeat and review. Listen to the same clip multiple times. Each time, you'll understand more. For example, the first time, focused on the general idea. The second time, listen for specific words or phrases. The third time, try to understand every word. Active listening helps you build concentration and comprehension skills. It's like a workout for your ears, and the more you practice, the better you'll get. Tip number 5. Immerse yourself in real-life English. The best way to improve your listening skills is to surround yourself with English as much as possible. Here are some ideas. Watch movies and TV shows. Choose genres you enjoy, like comedy, drama, or documentaries. For example, if you like comedy, try shows like Friends or The Office. If you prefer drama, try Breaking Bad or The Crown. Listen to podcasts or audiobooks. These are great because you can listen while doing other things, like commuting or cooking. Some great podcasts for English learners include The English We Speak and Stuff You Should Know. Talk to native speakers. If you can, practice speaking and listening with native English speakers. Even chatting with a native speaker for 15 minutes a day can make a huge difference. The more you expose yourself to real-life English, the faster you'll improve. And don't worry if you don't understand everything at first, that's completely normal. Just keep listening, and you'll get better over time. Bonus tip: be patient and consistent. Improving your listening skills takes time, so don't get discouraged if progress feels slow. The key is to practice consistently and celebrate small wins. Maybe today you understand one more sentence than you did yesterday. Keep going, and you'll see amazing results. Here's a quick challenge for you. For the next 7 days, spend at least 15 minutes a day practicing one of the tips from this video. At the end of the week, come back and let me know how it went in the comments. I can't wait to hear about your progress. Let's recap the 5 tips. Listen to English every single day. Use subtitles strategically. Focus on phrases, not just words. Practice active listening. Immerse yourself in real-life English. Now, it's your turn. What's one thing you're going to try to improve your listening skills? Let me know in the comments below. And if you found these tips helpful, give this video a thumbs up and share it with someone who's also learning English. Don't forget to subscribe to the Daily English Studio for more tips to improve your English. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!